Okay, well, now I'm on to the hibiscus drink. Some people call it sorrel, some call it Jamaica if you're in a Mexican or Latino neighborhood. The sorrel is from Jamaica, although I have found that there's actually a plant called sorrel, and it has a similar sort of citrusy flavor, but the Jamaican people I know told me it's hibiscus. So I don't know. You can find out that, but I'm just going to show you how to make it. So right now I'm boiling water. I'm turning that off because the water has boiled. This is one of the easiest drinks to make. If you saw my earlier video with the fresh pressed juice, this is Chicago shelter in place day one, even though we don't begin until tonight. I've been sheltering in for 3 days already, maybe longer, and I work remotely a lot from home, so I was here already. But you can see from this steam, you want to have your water hot and boiling. And because it's on my front burner, and I'll probably be cooking later today, I'm actually going to I'll do it here for you because it's easier to see, and then I'll just push it back because I like a really strong hibiscus drink, and it is so simple. This will probably be a very short video. So you take the boiling water, and if anyone saw or watched, I encourage you to go watch the video I made about the fresh pressed juice for Chicago's shelter in place coronavirus day one. You will see that I took out this pulp from the ginger when I made the fresh juice, and I told you I was going to use it, and so I am actually going to add that as well. I like using everything. I don't like to throw away all that pulp when I make fresh juice, so I'm just shaking it. Oop. Except it's trying to not go in the pot. I'm just putting what little bit I have in there. It'll just give it a little bit of extra flavor. No sense in throwing it away, make it of use. And then the most important ingredient, of course, is my hibiscus. When you go to the store, you might find it called Jamaica. You see I wrote hibiscus on there, so in case my kids look at it or anyone comes over and I ask them to grab it out of the cabinet, they know what they're looking for. And I still have not tried my tripod yet. I actually realized I have one. I forgot I have one. But I just got to figure out how to get the phone to work with the tripod. So anyway, there's the hibiscus flowers. They're just dried actual hibiscus flowers. I'm not recommending you go out and grow a hibiscus plant or go picking the flowers. I let the professionals who know what they're doing give me the right thing. But I want you to just see. Ooh, I can already smell that ginger. Can you see it? It's not a whole lot, but it has a nice strong flavor. So, I mean a nice strong smell, which will make a nice flavor addition. So you just take your hibiscus, Jamaica, whatever you want to call it. I'm actually going to use all of this because that's all I have. And if you don't have, there's no prescribed amounts. You'll notice I don't a lot of times use straight away measurements and amounts. I am more like work with what you got and make it work. Because my creative background, that's what we do. You know, there's a saying, I don't know if you've ever heard it, that says creativity is being willing to make mistakes. So get out there, cook, try, do art, say things from your heart. In a loving, kind way, and you're going to make some mistakes. It's okay. But art is knowing which ones to keep, or which ones to grow, which ones to build, which ones to correct, which ones to nurture. So if I didn't have enough hibiscus, what would happen? There would not be, I wouldn't see it as a mistake. What would happen, unlike what you're seeing right now, if I take, I'm stirring with a fork, but if I take this fork, as soon as I put it in there, you can't even see it anymore, right? Because I put enough flowers in here that this is going to be a nice, strong Jamaica hibiscus sorrel drink. But if you didn't have as much as I did, that's perfectly fine. Don't beat yourself up. It's still going to taste good. It just won't be as strong. and it'll probably be lighter in color. That's okay. So that's it. Boil the water. If you want to put ginger, put it in there. Put your hibiscus flowers. And the key important thing when you're making tea, in particular tea that you want to have, oh, there's some more ginger. Tea that you want to have properties to help the body, you have got to steep it. That means all this steam that you see coming up is going to help draw out the properties of the plant that is in the hot water, so that the valuable ingredients can be drawn out. So I'm going to cover this up. You see, it's going to steam up. Do not uncover it. I don't care how curious you are. Do not uncover it. It's 12:41 right now. Oh, excuse me. That's one of my frugal little things. I wash bags sometimes. I digress. But it's 12:41. I should not even check this before 1:45 or so. I always want my hibiscus drink to sit for at least an hour. I like it nice and strong. And so I'm just going to push it to the back burner because the water is plenty hot. And then maybe I'll come back and do a part 2 video just to show you the finished product. Sometimes I put sweetener in it, sometimes I don't. If I put sweetener, it's almost always honey. But I recommend you put it in without any sweetener. You just strain it into a container. Here's my strainer. I just use a small little strainer. I do it over the sink. I pour the steeped hibiscus flowers through this strainer so they don't fall into the container I'm pouring them in. I usually have 2 or 3 containers full, and then I stick them in the refrigerator. And that's it. And then when I'm ready to drink it, if I want to sweeten it, I do. I'm trying to retrain my taste buds to not desire sweetener as much, so I probably won't sweeten this one. The only other thing I will do is, do you remember these? If you saw the other fresh pressed juice video from day 1 of coronavirus shelter in place in Chicago, I'm going to squeeze the juice from these just to give it a little bit of lime taste, a little citrusy, but the hibiscus is citrusy enough kind of taste on its own, but hey, I don't like to waste, and it adds a nice additional little boost of vitamin C. So that's hibiscus drink, and if I get a chance, I'll make another video. Otherwise, hopefully you can visualize pouring this through the strainer into a container, and if you have someone around the house, let them hold the strainer. If not, I just try to balance it so it doesn't fall, and then stick it in the refrigerator. Cost you all of $2-3, and you've got really nice, healthy, good tasting drink. You can heat it up if you want it warm, or you can drink it cold. All right, soon as I get the tripod set up, I'll let you see my face. Okay, thanks for watching Kiela 360 YouTube channel.